అంతరిక్ష చరిత్రలో భారత్ సరికొత్త అధ్యాయాన్ని లిఖించింది. చంద్రయాన్ 3 ప్రయోగం సూపర్ సక్సెస్ అయింది. ఇస్రో పంపిన విక్రమ్ ల్యాండర్ చంద్రునిపై కాలు మోపింది. ఇస్రో శాస్త్రవేత్తలు చెప్పినట్టే సరిగ్గా 6 గంటల 4 నిమిషాలకు విక్రమ్ జాబిలిపై దిగింది. భారతదేశ ప్రజలే కాకుండా యావత్ ప్రపంచం ఆసక్తిగా ఎదురుచూసిన చంద్రయాన్ 3 విజయవంతం అవడంతో సర్వత్రా హర్షం వ్యక్తమవుతోంది. చంద్రయాన్ 3 ప్రయోగం అంతరిక్ష ప్రయోగాల్లో భారత్ను అజేయ శక్తిగా నిలిపింది. చందమామపై భారత్ చెరగని ముద్ర వేసింది. జాబిలిపై భారత్ జెండా ఎగురవేసింది. ఇస్రో ప్రయోగించిన చంద్రయాన్ 3 విజయవంతం అవడంతో అమెరికా, రష్యా, చైనా తర్వాత చంద్రుడిపై దిగిన 4వ దేశంగా భారత్ రికార్డు సృష్టించింది. అలాగే ఇప్పటి వరకు ఎవరికీ సాధ్యం కాని జాబిల్లి దక్షిణ ధ్రువంపై అడుగుపెట్టిన తొలి దేశంగా చరిత్ర సృష్టించింది. ఈ చరిత్రాత్మక ఘట్టం కోసం భారత్తో పాటు ప్రపంచ దేశాలు కూడా ఆసక్తిగా ఎదురుచూశాయి.
It's a work of last so many years. Maybe for Chandrayaan 3 it's a work of last 4 years, but for Chandrayaan 2 that was a work of many years back. And the learning that we got from Chandrayaan 2 of our unsuccessful attempt to soft land has really helped us in perfecting the methodology and also to have large number of experiments tests to prove the process of landing, and it has paid dividends today. And we had a very soft landing, and it actually achieved most of the nominal conditions for the landing, including the velocity of touchdown. In fact, I didn't get it exactly. Possibly my team will be able to tell them. The velocity was far less than 2 meters per second. It actually gives us a lot of confidence that the health of the craft will be very good, and we'll be able to continue with the experiments, including the Pradesh rover coming out and then doing all the experiments. So we are looking for very, very exciting 14 days from now for Chandrayaan 3. And as Honorable Prime Minister has mentioned, it is not Chandrayaan 3 alone, it is for future scientific exploratory missions. This is the beginning of a golden era. That is a message I get from what our Prime Minister told. So we are looking for launch of Aditya L1 now next month, and also the launches of many other science missions, including the mission for the human spaceflight as well. So thanking each one of you for your support, and I cannot tell you the type of that excitement that is created in the whole of India, and all of their praying, having lot of pujas and homas and other methods of prayers suitable for each one of them for the success of this mission. And I want to thank each one of you for your excitement, your love for the nation, and for whatever we achieved today. It's all dedicated to yourself and for your courage and strength to support us. Thank you so much. ISRO is planning many missions in the coming days. Our immediate mission is Aditya L1, and Aditya L1 spacecraft is a mission to study the sun, especially the corona of the sun, the processes that take place. The satellite is called Aditya L1. It's already integrated and it has moved to Sriharikota, and possibly it will be integrated with the rocket very maybe today, tomorrow. And we are planning to have a launch in the first week of September. Everything is going as per plan, and after the launch, and this launch will go to an elliptical orbit, and from that it will travel to the Lagrangian L1 point, which will take almost 120 days plus. It will be placed in that orbit, and it will do continuous observation of sun unobstructed by the sun, moon or earth. So that is what we are trying to do. There are 7 instruments on board Aditya L1. Now let me complete some more of the missions. The next mission which we are trying to do is the Gaganyaan abort mission demonstration using a test vehicle. For this also the preparations are very well going on. We are targeting to have it on in the end of September or possibly first week of October. So everything is going as per plan. After that we have a GSLV mission for INSAT 3DS, the weather forecasting mission. We also have a mission in PSLV which is scheduled now, and we also have to have the SSLV D3 mission, which is the third development flight of SSLV. So this much is for a short time of next 3 months, and further years I should not announce at this moment because we are working very hard to achieve those targets. Thank you so much. अगले 14 दिन में हमारे ये रोवर है ना, विक्रम लैंडर की हेल्थ कंडीशंस हमको चेक करना है. इसके बाद द प्रज्ञान रोवर will come out. Pragyan rover will come out in next maybe a few hours. Sometimes it may take one day as well, depending upon the conditions. Then each of the instruments will be deployed. There are many instruments. There is an instrument called REMBA, which will be deploying to study the geophysical parameters of the regolith. Then there is an ILSA, which will measure the seismic activity. Then there is, REMBA is going to measure the atmosphere, the charged atmosphere of the moon. And there is a chaste, which is going to pierce on the surface of the moon and then measure the thermophysical properties of the regolith. Then we have a ILSA payload, which will be lowered from the moon craft, that is Vikram. It will be lowered using some ropes. It will touch the surface and measure the seismic activity on the moon. And once the Pragyan rover comes out, there will be two important experiments, and both of them are linked with the elemental composition, chemical composition of the surface of the moon. The first experiment will be using a laser beam. We will send a laser beam from the rover on the material. It will fuse it, and then it will generate some spectroscopic information which will identify elements there. Another experiment is related to an alpha particle which will be emitted by the radioactive material sitting there, and that will generate certain X-ray fluorescence on the surface, and that will be measured to find out the chemical composition. So these are the main experiments that are on board Chandrayaan 3 now.